What's going on, guys? Giving you a quick update on the car. Got all the sanding done on my part. James said he's going to help me with the orbital sander since he's got one of those, no, DA, is that what it's called? DA sander, orbital, whatever. We're doing that. So I got all the hand sanding done, all the palm sanding. Everything is done. 400 grit everywhere. And then, so hopefully I think it's on Friday. So tomorrow from when this video is going up, it'll be over there. I got to put everything back on. I got all the bumpers. I got both bumpers here and the centerpiece for the hatch right here. So got that all done, but smooth. I got some Bondo here. Turns out that I really suck at Bondo because I tried filling in this spot and the hood, and I got this one is pretty decent for my expectations at least. So James is gonna help me finish up the Bondo because he's a very nice man. But other than that, it's ready. Like, it's ready for paint. Once we do this orbital sander, it'll be completely ready. Mask everything off, and then I got careless, so I have to re-plastic up my window trim here. But that's not bad at all. It just takes me a few minutes to mask it all off. Then it'll be all good to go. Other than that, everything's good. So I'm gonna get the rear bumper and the rear piece put back on the front bumper. I'm just gonna take the passenger seat out and throw the bumper and the lip and the skirts in there, so that way so that way it takes me less time to disassemble the car after I get it after I get it ready to go paint. So my shed is a mess right now. Got the mud flaps, got my bumper lenses, got my side skirts, got my front lip, got my spoiler. There's those one pieces, and it's a mess in here. A lot of you guys also always ask me how I put my side skirts on, because these are the EK side skirts, really commonly used on the DAs, but for some reason there's only the one main right up on G2IC. So a lot of you guys, like I said, asked me how I did it, so I'm going to show you really quick, or tell you because I can't show you because it's already done. But I do plan on getting another pair of EK side skirts when I can find some for a cheap price. I got these for 20 bucks with a set of DC skirts at the time, so I got a good deal on these. So if I can find another set, then I'll cut them up and show you exactly how to do it. But for now, this is what I do. Right here, this end piece I made because I just wanted a little bit more protection for when I'm driving. So this is just a piece of plastic that I took off another piece that I cut off of here, and I just screwed on right here, so that way it attaches to the wheel well liner over there. But you'll see along here, there's a bunch of tabs in here, like all these bracket things, and literally cut all of those out. And I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory as well. And then right here, this is the piece that you gotta trim to fit your door. I can't give you the exact measurement. It's really simple. Just put it against your car and you can just eyeball where you have to cut it. And then this top piece right here, this is the only hard piece. You gotta thin this out. You can see I didn't do too good of a job, but my door still shuts perfectly fine. You gotta thin this section out so that way your door can shut, otherwise it's gonna be really rough. I think this one's the driver skirt, so yeah, this one's perfectly fine. But normally this piece right here comes like all the way over here. And so yeah, just thin that out, and that's pretty much it. That's all you have to do, and then just bolt it up. I used self-tapping screws, made it really easy. I got one going in the wheel well liner, and then I got like 3 underneath and like 1 on top, just to be safe, and works just fine. I'm also going to be doing the half-cut rear bumper because I just think it looks really cool, and because I plan on doing a diffuser eventually when I can find somebody to make me one. But I'm going to cut it. James said he had an idea of cutting it just like angled here, so I can still use my mud flaps and see how that looks. If it looks dumb, I'll just cut it straight across and take the mud flaps off. But it'll be nice because then you'll be able to see my undercarriage, minus the rusty pipe, but my nice control arms and blah blah. But if any of you guys have a subframe brace for DAs that you'd like to sell cheap, hit me up because I want one, preferably gold if you have it. It rained unexpectedly last night, so I got some unwelcome water down there in the corner, and normally I just have some gasket seal right here to help prevent the taillights from getting leaked into, but they got leaked into, so gotta seal those back up again, but I gotta wait until everything is being put back together completely. But right now, I'm just gonna throw the rear bumper on in this middle section so that way I can drive it to James's work on Friday. So I don't have to put the front bumper on because it's a lot more, I don't know if I wouldn't say more legal to drive without a front bumper than a rear bumper, but I'd rather knock it rear end because then that's just really thin sheet metal. So put this on quick. Also, I've had a few comments from probably 2 or 3 of you guys asking how to take the rear bumper off. So I'm going to show you this really quick. On the bumper itself, I do it this way. There's 4 studs here, 2 on the other side. And those line up here and somewhere down here, I think. But nonetheless, to do the inside bolts, you come in and they'll be right here. So take your plastics off, just come straight down right next to the floor here. And then the other ones are right down here. It'll end up being right here, right in front of your tow hitch thing. So yeah, right there on each side. But yeah, those 4 bolts and then the bumper literally just comes right off. Oh, I forgot that you got the like 2 bolts right here as well, and then that's it. So simple enough. Now I'll just shoot to me putting that back on for you guys. I also forgot the wire piece right here for your running lights. That just squeezes in through right here, and then the grommet goes right here. But first I have to put the centerpiece on, which you have to take these tail lights off for. Just the 8 bolts right here. I just got 2 holding them in right now. Pop those off, put the centerpiece off. 2 bolts here, 2 bolts here, and then 2 bolts there and there. So, simple enough. Bam. Oh, leaking water. No. Probably should get some new taillights too. Two bolts there, 2 bolts there, 2 bolts in that corner, and 2 bolts in that corner. Alright, so now that that center portion's back on, you can put the tail lights back on, and then you can put the bumper back on. And the tail lights just slide into place, and they're held in place by these 8 little tiny bolts. Alright, then just make sure you plug in your tail light adapter, harness, whatever thingy. Good to go. Tail lights are in, and look at those lovely watermarks because these things were actually full. And I don't know how they filled up so easy, but they did. And I was wrong, 6 bolts, my bad, whatever. Can't kill. So, time to put the bumper on. By the way, this is much easier with 2 people, so if you have nice paint, prefer to use 2 people for this. Since my paint's not nice yet, I don't care. These things slide out. I never knew that. Learn something new every day. But there you go. Throw the bolts on and you're good. So like I said, got this inside one right here. Got that one. Then got the other one right here. And I don't know if you can see it because of the shadowing, but then there's just this last bolt right here, and obviously one on the other side as well. Alright, bumper gap right here to clear that up. Just lift up on the bumper and tighten these down. You can see that it's not where it's supposed to be. It can go up like another ½ inch. Alright, all 4 bolts are on, so just grab these couple screws and put those on. Just right there. Alright, so simple as that. it's all put back together. So now I can just take the passenger seat out, throw the front bumper in it and the lip and the side skirts on Friday when I go to head over. They're bright. There we go. But other than that, yeah, I mean, it's ready, like I said, for paint. Hopefully getting it done this weekend instead of next weekend. If so, that'd be absolutely fantastic. I'm super excited. I'm anxious. I don't want to wait any longer because I think I put in like probably close to 20 hours of work on this thing already, in sanding and body work and stuff. So I want to see my hard work pay off. I also started using these dress-up washers that one of my subscribers sent me, one of you guys sent me, and I love how it looks. I got a few more that I'm going to use for the fenders, except for I have to drill that bolt out because it snapped off a while ago, and then these two bolts right here, I have to re-tap the holes, I think, because they screw down so far and then they just spin after that. So once I re-tap those two, I'm going to replace those with the dress-up ones and replace the hood ones with the dress-up ones, but it'll look nice. Then James also gave me the idea, since like I told you guys I plan on taking the motor out and completely deleting the AC because none of it works, it's not converted, and deleting the rest of my power steering because I haven't had power steering in this thing since I pretty much got it, because as soon as I got it I ripped it out because the pump was leaking, and I mean, it's a 2,200 pound Honda. Like, if you can't handle it with no power steering, then you're kind of wimpy. So I'm going to finish deleting that, which I believe are these lines right here, these ribbed ones. Unbolt those, undo the bolts here. So I think I'm going to leave that for tomorrow. So I think on that note, guys, I'm probably going to end the video here, just giving you guys a quick update again, like I said. So if you enjoyed the update and you're excited to see what happens on Friday, I'll be filming then when we take it in to disassemble it, sand it, and then if we end up painting it this weekend, I'll let you guys know Friday when we take it into Orbital, sand it. I'll let you guys know in that video for sure if it's this weekend or not. But other than that, guys, if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. Be sure to comment and subscribe. I want to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions on the car and blah blah blah, because feedback is always good. But yeah, be sure to turn on post notifications if you haven't already, and I will see you guys for the next video. Peace.